And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the toss of the coin between the Royal Falcons and the Hempstead Bobcats. We have the Bobcats in their all green uniforms as they are the home team on this Waller County battle. As Bush and company are out, as we mentioned earlier, Bobcats in their all green. The Falcons all white royal numbers with the royal helmets to match. Captains are meeting at the 50-yard line to determine who's going to do what. And it appears the Royal won the toss. They have deferred, and the Bobcats will be receiving, going from right to left on your dial. The captains shake hands as they get ready to come out now. We got some football, Friday night football action coming on momentarily. Don't forget, we got live action all over the place. The Hempstead Bobcats here, Waller Bulldogs in Waller, and Rose Hill in Tomball, Texas. Serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002 on the airwaves, and it just doesn't get tired yet. Royal Falcons trying to get their first win of the 2018 campaign as the Bobcats are trying to remain undefeated here at home at Hempstead in as many weeks. As we mentioned, the Falcons will be kicking off from the 40-yard line, going from left to right. Guzman will be kicking for the Falcons. Wilson back deep for the Bobcats. The whistle has blown, and we are ready to get some football action. That ball is kicked high and short, and that ball is going to be retrieved, still running, and getting out to about the 35-yard line. McDade will be credited for the return on that, and it will be first down and 10 for the Bobcats at their 35-yard line. And of course, leading the charge for the Bobcats is number 7, Mr. Gales. Has a twin brother, Trey and Troy. Troy, of course, the quarterback. His twin brother wears number 21. So London is one of the featured backs in the backfield for the Bobcats as the Bobcats come out, going from right to left on the dial. London will be in the backfield with Gales, I should say. Spread formation. It's going to be a take and a handoff, running and getting about 3 yards would be London. As Gales, I'm sorry, was the keeper on that. So it will be second down and 8 for the Bobcats. Just getting on the way here. Hempstead and Royal doing battle. Gales takes it, hands it off, and running forward, still breaking through, gets across and out of bounds. They're going to say at the 34-yard line. Lewis gets across midfield. I'm sorry, at the 45-yard line, forgive me. No huddle offense. Ready to go to work now. A double pistol look now. It's going to be a take and another run. Ball goes down, and falling on it will be the Bobcats. Lewis was the carrier. Hernandez credited for the tackle. Second down and 12 for the Bobcats. Ready to go to work now is Gales. Sends Wilson in motion, and we got to stop it to play. Flag number 1 on today, and going to put to the work Mr. Joel Richards. It's either Richards or Richard, depending on if he's from Louisiana. And it's going to be 5 yards going against the Bobcats. That'll knock them back 5. And they'll restart here. Just getting on the way here in Hempstead, Texas. Wilson back in motion. We got another whistle. And this is not favorable. Hempstead flagged again for another 5, and I know Coach Hill is not a happy camper right about now. 9:56. Why is the clock running on a dead ball foul? I'll figure that one out later. Ready to go back. And there's going to be an incomplete pass. Carter was the intended. 9:38 remaining. 3rd down and a bunch for the Bobcats. Gales assessing the situation here. Spread look. 3 down linemen for the Falcons. Gales takes it. He wants to pass. He looks. He throws to his right. And that ball is going to incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Bobcats. Pass was intended for London. Just missed. So it's going to set up a 4th down. Compion will be punting. He's Mr. Multi. He punts, field goal attempts, and everything. He wears number 11. Compion awaiting the snap. He takes it, gets it off, and it's a pretty decent kick. And that ball is going to be a little too long. Just inside the 10. That was a massive punt by Compion. And the Falcons will take over deep in their territory with 9 minutes.
Bobcat fans, a reminder, the first quarter is being sponsored by the Greater St. Peter's Missionary Baptist.
9 minutes and 22 seconds.
Hempstead Bobcat, the Greater St. Peter's Missionary Baptist Church. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Go Bobcats!
So the Bobcats will be on the defensive side now. Try to make out who it's number 8. Okay, number 8 will be the quarterback. Double pistol look. We'll get his name here. High snap. It's going to be short gain on that play. It was keeper. Parker is the quarterback. Darius Parker, number 8. Lewis credit for the tackle.
Loss of 5. 2nd down and 15.
2nd and 15 for the Falcons here. Parker and company already in a jam. Double pistol look right now. Takes it, gives it to his back. Well, he wants to run, but not getting anywhere. That stingy defensive line for the Bobcats.
And off number 5, Joseph
Comio will get maybe 2 yards off of that. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 now for the Falcons. Just getting on the way here in Hempstead, Texas. They're actually going to credit them 5 yards on that. Parker, double back in the backfield shotgun, takes it and hands it off. And this playing is safe right now Joseph with the run attempt. That's going to bring out the kicking unit. That was almost like a concession series right there for the Falcons. We got a flag down. And it's still early in the season, so you'll get some of these from time to time. So we'll give Falcons a little bit of life right now. Parker takes the snap. And there's another flag and the whistle to stop the play. So Falcons will give that 5 right back. Will be 3rd down for the Falcons. Royal Band playing. And we got a timeout on the field. Hempstead will take a timeout as we have 7 minutes and 44 seconds here in this first quarter of play. We'll take a pause for the calls, and we'll be right back with more Hempstead Bobcat coverage right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to resume play here with the Bobcats and the Falcons. 3rd down and 10. Ready to go sweep to the left side. And wow, close to a 1st down as it would look like they were asking for a late flag over there on the Royal side. Parker with the run. They've got a late flag.
Flag is down the play. Jump block is called against the Falcons.
Well, that shows send them back. Falcons have been their own worst enemy right now. Chop block is going to be the call. That's a personal foul. Half the distance to the goal, so it's going to be 3rd and a bunch. So now Parker will take it. He rolls to his right, being pressured. Whoa, was that a fumble in the end zone? Is that even intentional grounding? Yes. Yeah. What pressure put on? Yes. So the Bobcats get a safety off the pressure right up the middle. And it makes it 2-0 here in the first quarter of play. At 7:20 mark, the Bobcats get a safety. I want to say that was Bush that got the pressure in. We'll see what happened. So the Bobcats make it 2-0 here in this first quarter of play. Wow. And just like that, the Bobcats score. 7:20 of the first quarter. Was that Bush? Okay. We got now that was Morrison with the sack and the safety. So the bonus point for that will be that the Bobcats get the ball London's back deep to receive the kick from Guzman. Kick is up and short.
Fair catch is called for number 3, Tom McDade.
McDade will fair catch it, and we good field position for the Bobcats to take over. Be at the 32-yard line of the Falcons. And it looks like the green machine is getting worked up early. Two nothing is our score. Bobcats on top in this battle of Waller County. So Gales and company will come back out now. Sends his man in motion. It's going to be a keeper running up to the left side, still running, and down inside the 20-yard line. The runner, Mr. Marvin Lewis. So it's 27-yard gain. Bobcats on the move. Ready to go to work. Oh, low snap. And touchdown, Bobcats. Wow. Yes, sir. Trayvon Carter with the reception from Gales after the low snap, but got it off in time. And just like that, the Bobcats have struck again. 15-yard TD pass. And a point waiting the PAT. The score is now 8-0. 6:35 mark. As Carpion catches the 2-yard pass for the 2-point conversion to make it 10-0. 10-0, Bobcats on top.
Bobcat fans, a reminder, the first quarter is being sponsored by the Greater St. Peter's Missionary Baptist Church. As proud supporters of the Hempstead Bobcats, the Greater St. Peter's Missionary Baptist Church would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Go Bobcats!
Bobcats turning on the fury here in the first quarter, up 10-0.
Seeing the ball up the Bobcats, number 3, Tom McDade. Back deep for the Falcons, number 5, Joseph Comio. Number 15, Willie Noble.
So we're ready to get some more action back here. Bobcats up 10-0 here in the first quarter play. A safety and a chip kick. Ball is going to be retrieved at the 15-yard line by the Falcons, running over to the left side. Got some room. Still up and going to be out of bounds on the 33-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Falcons. Falcons trying to get off the schneid here. They're going to officially spot at the 32-yard line. We was about a yard off. So they are ready to go to work. Falcons coming back out, going from left to right on the dial, trailing by the score of 10-0. Parker, the quarterback. We got like we had a little movement on the front, but didn't call it. The snap. There's a give to the back, going to the left side. Got a big hole running up, picks up at least 6 yards. That was Tucker on the run. Tucker picks up about 6, but we got another flag down. on the play. You're listening to Bobcat Royal Falcon coverage right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Ethan Woodall is the quarterback, number 8. Woodall. Forgive us on that one. Calling out, we want to give everybody their props. Meanwhile, it's going to
Penalties against Royal. 15-yard penalty.
15 yards against Royal. Woodall takes it and wants to throw it, but now it runs out of bounds.
Number 2, Darius Parker on the keeper, chased out of bounds by the Bobcats.
So we got 2. I'm sorry, 2 is Parker, 8 is Woodard. So Parker on the keeper. Falcons coming back out. Trailing 10-0. Parker, 2 backs in the backfield with him, takes the snap. Runs to his left. Looking for a lane. Now decides to throw it. And it looks like it's going to be ran out of bounds. He looked like he was going to throw it. Then he tucked it down and ran it for a very minimal gain. Third down and quite a few for the Bobcats. Hempstead will take a timeout. They're leading by the score of 10-0. 5 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play. Bobcats in full control.
Bobcat fans, the district will be hosting its first Parent University Night on Tuesday, September 11th. Parents are highly encouraged to attend the event also. Elementary will introduce math and reading resources that are easily accessible at home to help students succeed at school. Middle school will meet with a math teacher to learn strategies to help students at home. And the high school parents will concentrate on English language arts and math strategies. Please join us for 4 consecutive Tuesday nights beginning September 11th through October 2nd. The event will be held on each campus with times staggered across the district. Middle school will be meeting from 5 to 6 p.m., elementary from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., and high school will meet from 6 to 7. Contact the campus for more information.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to go. Bobcats out of their timeout. Parker now with a spread. Look, drops back, and they're going to say it was an interception for the Bobcats. Some they're discussing it. Is Gales Gales is credited for the pick. If so, that'll be the second one in as many weeks.
Ruling on the field is a complete catch. Fumble on the play recovered by the Bobcats.
And there you have it. We can always count on Mr. Bettis. So the Bobcats get another golden opportunity right inside the Falcons' territory. Gales hands it off, running inside. Lewis, already with 1 touchdown today, ran down inside, picked up about 4 yards. So the ball is going to be spotted just about the 27-yard line. Bobcats ready to attack now. Receivers loaded to the right side. Gales checking over the defensive set. Takes it, snaps, throws over in the far corner. Incomplete. McDade. We got another flag on the play. Offsides against the Falcons. It's going to be declined, and they'll move the sticks yet again. Bobcats on full throttle tonight.
The result of the play is a 25-yard first down. First and goal.
So Gale's up underneath center again. He'll take it, hand it off inside, and working down. Very minimal gain for Lewis. One thing about Gale's, he gets real down low underneath the center. You can barely see him. They're lined back up underneath center, hands it off inside again, and piling in on the left side. It's going to be a touchdown for the Bobcats by Marvin Lewis finishing what he started. And just like that, the Bobcats have erupted for yet another touchdown here in the first quarter. 4:09 in the first quarter. It's already 16-0. The PAT is good. Compion makes it 17-0 with 4:09 remaining in this first quarter play. Bobcats having their way with the Royal Falcons. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network and Bobcats football. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Copion will get ready to kick this one off deep for the Bobcats. Bobcats up 17-0. Copion's kick is off and on the way. It's going to be retrieved and brought back up to, it looks like, the 23-yard line. Noble with the return, and yet some more laundry on the field. See what happens here. I want to remind you that you can listen to the Mike Prince Show each and every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Parker and the Falcons come back out trailing 17-0.
Against Hempstead. Offsides is declined. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bobcats will be accepted after the return.
So now we had some more flags on the field. And the Bobcats giving up a few more yardage. But they do have a 17-0 lead.
First and 10 for the Falcons.
So the Falcons going from left to right. Parker in the shotgun position. He would take it. And, whoa, big hit in the backfield. Wow, that ball came loose.
And off from the 5, Joseph Comio, fumble on the play.
And it looks like Royal may have maintained possession. What a hit. Bobcats are everywhere. Might want to count, make sure it's not 13 of them out there. So it will be possession for the Falcons. Parker trying to get something started up. Second down, and we'll call it 13. Takes it. Play action wants to. He runs to his right and then flush out of the pocket, throws it away. Does Parker. And it's going to bring up third down. 3 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter, I should say. Bobcats up 17-0 in this battle of Waller County. Bobcats in their all green, white lettering. Falcons in their all white with royal blue lettering. Parker now set up. Two backs in the backfield with him. Takes it, wants to roll to his left. Now he ducks, makes a run or miss. He's got room. Running across. He shakes off a defender, still running. He's down to the inside, and he is going to score a touchdown. Wow, what athleticism by Parker. Is there a flag down? He rolled to his left, cut all the way back. Oh, went to work and didn't get paid. Wow. Unbelievable. Parker did an outstanding job of eluding would-be tacklers. It's a highlight reel, but it won't count. Unbelievable. That's the one you put on huddle and don't tell it was a flag on the play. Wow. Fantastic run. Showed all athleticism. Boy, I know if there were sensor beeps, they'd be going off right about now from little brother Parker. So it never happened, but if you were here, you just witnessed a magnificent run. And so now Parker will come back. He'll take it. Inside handoff running toward the right side. And not nearly as much as on that previous play. Bird was on the carry. And just like that, what would have put the Bobcats into a battle now with the Falcons will now be negated because of the chop block. And they'll come back and punt. So we'll see if this is Guzman on the punt. Got another flag on the play. And it looked like it was Parker that was back deep. Parker wears 2. Parker wears number 2. Guzman wears 20. So they are figuring this one out. So they're still sorting out things here. I guess Parker will be the punter too. Takes it, gets the kick off. Not the best kick in the world. Ball is going to be retrieved and brought up. Gales is doing everything. They're going to spot Gales at about the 40-yard line. Bobcats will take over in good territory again of the Falcons. Already up 17-0 as we have 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in this first quarter play. Bobcats coming back onto the field, going from right to left on the dial. Gales. Shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield. Takes it. Want to keep it himself. And he's going to be met by a host of Falcons. I guess instead of a host, that would be a swarm of Falcons. So it'll be second down. Did not quite get back to the line of scrimmage. May have lost a yard.
Loss of 2 brings us second down and 12.
Second and 12. Gales. Now look. 3 down linemen showing a little pressure on the Falcons right now. Gales assessing the situation. Checks things over, takes the snap, looks back. He wants to throw, throws it deep across on the side. Oh! Did they call a flag? They called. Well, wow. Carter caught that. It looked like he was tackled prematurely, but it doesn't matter, does it?
That's a 27-yard gain and a Bobcat first down.
So that ball is down into the 14-yard line, and the Bobcats are knocking at the door yet again. Gales ready to go back to work. Look like pressure is going to be sent from the Falcons or from the corner side. We'll see if they hold back. Take it. Gales. It's incomplete. Tried to hit Wilson in the far side. Second down for the Bobcats. First quarter action. Bobcats 17. Falcons 0. Gales takes it. Wants to throw it again. Back in the corner. Touchdown. Bobcats. Wow. Gales is on fire tonight. Hits Trayvon Carter for the 13-yarder. And the Bobcats are on the prowl tonight. 23-0 is our score. 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Wow. Two-point attempt, no good. Bobcats 23, Falcons 0. We are going to take us a quick pause, and we'll be right back with more Bobcat action right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. McDade is now the kicker for the Bobcats as he gets his kick off. And it's going to be a short kick. They're going to spot the ball 39-yard line. Bobcats on top of the Falcons by the score of 23-0. I want to remind you that the Carlos Brown Show is featured here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network Saturdays from 10 to 12 noon. Check out Carlos Brown as he discusses the world of HBCU sports and beyond. Carlos Brown, 10 a.m. to 12 noon at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And so, with that being said, we're ready to go back to work, and we got another whistle.
Flag down the play. False start called against Royal.
Falcons called
5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
for the false start. They'll knock them back 5 more. And we're still in this first quarter trying to get it over and in the books. Panthers, I'm sorry, not the Panthers. They'll play tomorrow. Bobcats up 23-0. Parker, swing pass to the left side. Oh, my. Is that another loose ball? Morris with the recovery. And the Bobcats are still inside of Falcons territory. 40-yard line. We got 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. So, with the 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter, Bobcats coming from the sideline. They're going from right to left, up by the score of 23-0. Ready to go now. Gale's taking. He wants to throw it. Got it, man, wide open. Touchdown, Bobcats. 40-yard pass completion. Kincaid Wilson connecting with Troy Gales. And my, oh my, is all we can say here. In this first quarter of play, the Bobcats have erupted for 29 points. And we still got 3 seconds remaining. So the extra point attempt is good. We do have a flag down. Falcons, offsides, penalty decline. It is now Bobcats 30, the Royal Falcons 0. Unbelievable what we are witnessing here right now. The Bobcats have erupted for 30 points in the first quarter of play. And the score is now 30-0. Here in Hempstead, Texas, McDade is kicking off. Bobcats kick it off, short squibbler, and it bounces in the end zone. And that will send us finally to the end of the first quarter with the Hempstead Bobcats having their way with the Royal Brookshire Falcons 30-0. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network Friday Night Football. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to go to this second quarter of play. They have flipped sides. It's a loss of 4 on that last play in between breaks. Falcons now have second and 14. Parker, single back in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, dodges, and he's going to be tackled for another big loss deep in the backfield. Parker was met by Mr. Lewis. Number 1 meet number 2. Said 1 is the loneliest number, so Lewis said I might as well have some company. Third down and a heap for the Bobcats. I'm sorry, for the Falcons. Parker trying to salvage anything he can. He takes it, rolls to his right, and he's going to throw it up, ball almost intercepted. It's going to be incomplete. So it should be fourth down now
Open play brings up fourth down.
for the Falcons. Now, one thing about it with Parker being the punter, quarterback, Mr. Athletic, but he wouldn't try anything surely on this side of the field, trailing 30 to nothing. The Bobcats waiting, and the punt is off. Pretty deep and long punt. Wow. That ball was kicked a ton.
Falcon punt is down, but it's 15. Willie Noble in
Wow.
10 territory. Hempstead will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So the Bobcats will have a new set of downs here in the second quarter, leading by the score of 30 to 0, 10 minutes and 23 seconds before halftime. Got an updated score. The Brenham Cubs on top of the Waller Bulldogs 6-0 in the second quarter. You can actually listen to that game live on the open mic. I believe my baby boy is taking care of that one tonight. Keeping it in the family like the bet is playing. Ready to go back to work now. First down and 10 for the Bobcats. Takes it. And nice run up the middle, kicking to the outside. And still getting across. Lewis picks up some huge yardage as he will get up to the 41-yard line.
15-yard gain and a Bobcat first down.
So the Bobcats right back to the line of scrimmage, ready to go. There's another run. This time it's going to be London going to the left side, running down the side off the sweep. Going to be pick up another first down for the Bobcats. Bobcats moving with easy. That ball is going to be at the 45-yard line of the Falcons. They're ready to go back to work now. Taking the time now, or the Bobcats with a big comfortable lead here in the second quarter. Oh, the ball is lost, and a huge loss, and recovered by the Bobcats back to the 33-yard line. Wow. Lewis saves the day. But that was a 22-yard loss for the Bobcats. That's second and forever. Or would that be tomorrow? Some say next week. Nonetheless, the Bobcats with a very comfortable lead. 30 to nothing is our score right now. The snap. And there's a pass. Incomplete. McDade was the intended receiver. It's going to make it third down and 33. Royal Band is sounding like my alma mater, Prairie View, over there. The snap to Gales. He throws it quickly to the far side. And that ball was almost going the other direction. So it's going to bring up fourth down for the Bobcats. Now you would think that would have been a case where you just run the clock as fast as possible. 8:24 remaining. Parker is doing it all. He's returning kicks, punting, quarterbacking, running touchdowns that don't count. And that punt, a little short. It's going to be at the 39-yard line, and the Falcons will take over, trailing by the score of 30-0. Remind you that the Mike Prince Show comes on Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If it's got something to do with sports in Waller County, we're talking about it at the Mike Prince Show at obnradio.com. The Falcons coming out of the huddle, ready to go back to work. From right to left, they're operating on the dial. Parker with split backs in the backfield, spread look. Waiting the snap, takes it. There's going to be a handoff to the back. It makes one miss, cutting back in against the grain, picks up some positive yardage. It's about 5 yards on the run. And that looks like that was Tucker. Tucker with the positive gain. And the Falcons do not appear to be in any type of hurry. Credit them for 4, 2nd and 6. Parker awaiting the snap. Bobcats takes it now. Parker going to keep it himself and nowhere to go. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Falcons. 7 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Bobcats on top by the score of 30-0. So now Parker awaiting the snap. He takes it, drops back. He wants to throw, goes to his right side. That ball is thrown, and it's going to be over everyone's head. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Lewis, the intended receiver. Number
6, Trayvon Carter on the coverage for the Bobcats. Brings up 4th down.
4th down now for the Falcons. And Parker will drop back. London is back deep along with Gales. Parker awaiting the snap for the Falcons. He gets it, runs, and a good kick. And that ball is going to be retrieved and running out on the 15. And we're going to get Gales is going to be tackled. Got it right now at the 29-yard line, but there is a flag on the play and an injured player on the field.
Also, official timeout for an injured player.
While they're taking that timeout, we want to let you know it is 30-0. Bobcats on top of the Falcons in this Battle of Waller County. 6 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. It has been all Bobcats from day one, or should I say from the start. Game coverage tomorrow will feature the Glen Buccaneers hosting Navarro, 7 p.m. kickoff here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Prairie View will travel to Huntsville, Texas to take on the Sam Houston Bearcats. Unbelievable. This is the season opener, the first game for the Bearcats, and this will be the 3rd game for the Panthers. Kickoff at 6 o'clock. Panthers come in with a 1-1 record, winning the MEAC SWAC Challenge last week on Labor Day in Atlanta, Georgia. Won that one 40-24. And we got a mysterious penalty that no one else.
result of the penalty brings up the Bobcats taking over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So that pushes the Bobcats back. And they will take over first down and 10 from their 17. Gales hands it off inside and still running and coming across big gain and gets close to midfield. Lewis with an outstanding run. Another flag. And that's going to send the Bobcats back. Bobcats still trying to work out the sorting of their laundry. This is going to push them back yet again. So now here it is. It's going to be a sweep to the right side. And not much on the run as Wilson was the carrier. They're going to stop the clock now. Bobcats up 30-0, 6:04 before the half.
Second down and 1.
So now we got a timeout by the Falcons with 6:04 remaining here in the first half. Bobcats up 30-0. We'll be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we come back, a flag is down on the play. Give you an update in Waller County. Bulldogs and the Brenham Cubs doing battle at Waller ISD Stadium, and they're all tied at 7.
5-yard penalty, and the result of the penalty will be first and 10 for the Bobcats.
So the Bobcats get benefit from the Falcons, and they're all sides, and it'll be first down and 10. The 3-3 look now for the Falcons on defense. It's Gales back in the backfield spread look. Waiting the snap. Taking their time. Now gets it. And there's a run toward the left side. There is Lewis running down the field and running with power. Is finally going to be out of and stopped at the 30-yard line.
32-yard gain on the play, a Bobcat first down.
Lewis running with authority gets to the 30-yard line. Well, actually the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Bobcats going from left to right, winning 30-0. There's a snap. Want to throw it. And still got something making Houdini work. Nava with the reception. So Nava with the reception. We got 4 minutes and 39 seconds remaining here in the quarter, in the half.
Second down.
Gales awaiting the snap. Now we got a whistle blown.
Timeout, Hempstead.
Bobcats take a timeout, and that is going to burn their final timeout here in this first half of play. Bobcats with 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first half, on top by the score of 30 to 0. You're listening to Hempstead Bobcat coverage of the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the Bobcats use their final timeout of this first half of play, up by the score of 30-0. Last report we had, Bobcats, I'm sorry, not the Bobcats, but the Bulldogs were tied with the Cubs at 7 apiece. Troy Gales hands it off inside, running downhill, and that's going to be Mr. Lewis again. Hernandez credited for the tackle. Ball's inside the 30-yard line. First down for the Bobcats at the 27-yard line of the Falcons. Bobcats already knocking at the door, threatening with a 30-point lead. London goes in motion. Oh, boy. That seems like it could be a busted up play. Gales goes down. Hernandez on the second consecutive tackle. It's going to make it now. Second down. Or should I say third down? Forgive me. See if they'll pass it with Gales or do a quarterback draw. And now it's going to be a keeper. Running inside. Gales is going to be short. We'll call it third down now. They're going to spot the ball right at the 23-yard line. Bobcats looking on the sideline to get their play. There's a toss on the far side and overshoots his receiver. Could not connect with McDade. Is going to bring up a fourth down. So now the Bobcats are lined up here, ready to go to work. London comes in motion. There's a pass. Oh! The ball was stripped as he was throwing, and the Falcons come up with a big play. So the Falcons have something to roar about. And when you know it, another flag. Mr. Richards has been a busy man tonight. Chop block. Wow. Well, after a while, you would think after so many chop blocks, they'd start assessing on the sportsmanlike. So now there's a big penalty going off against the Falcons for taunting. As they say, push them back, way back. They're doing that. Wow. So the Royal Falcons will have first and 10 with 2:09 remaining, trailing 30-0. So Parker now deep in the backfield. Takes it, hands it off to the right side, and not much to talk about. He's held up as the Bobcats were being Mr. Stingy on that one. 148 remaining in the first quarter. 30-0 is our score. Bobcats on top of the Falcons.
Short gain on the play brings up second down for the Falcons.
So Parker takes it, runs to the left. And not much gain there.
Now Joseph Comey, the ball carrier. Number 23, Jatarian Holland, number 50, Leonardo Mendoza on the tackle for the Bobcats.
So it's going to be third down. Bobcats can't stop the clock. They've burned up all their time. So Royal doing the safe thing now. As we just hit under a minute remaining here.
Third down and 5.
Parker gets it, tosses, and it's going to be incomplete. I'm not understanding that play call. Bobcats have no timeout. If you run it, you eat up time. And if you get close enough, you can possibly go forward or at least just milk out the clock. You're already down 30-0. But nonetheless, that's why I sit up here in the press box. So now Parker will go back to punt. Gets it, kicks it. Another decent, that's a short punt. It's going to be picked up, running toward the right side and out of bounds.
Number 7, Troy Gales will return.
Gales will get to the, looks like the 40. As Mr. Bettis is going a little haywire over his beloved Astros. First down and 10. Now here's where it could possibly bite the Falcons. It's already been a rough night for you. And we'll see what happens here on the penalty assessment.
Also being sponsored by Lighthouse Word Church in Hempstead. Pastor Brian J. Claus, along with Lighthouse Word Church, family stands behind and supports our Hempstead podcast.
So,
Number 7, Gale,
takes a knee in the first. I can understand that in the second half, but I guess it is sportsmanship. As the Bobcats take a knee to end this first half of play. We got 15 seconds. They might have to snap it one more time. Okay, so with that being said, Bobcats take the halftime lead 30-0. We'll pause for the calls, and we'll be back with the second half of coverage of Bobcat football. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll see you in a few. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime just about complete. Bobcats having their way in this battle of Waller County on top of the Royal Falcons by the score of 30-0. We'll also give you an update about the Brenham Cub and the Waller Bulldogs game at halftime, all tied at 7. So we'll be monitoring that one throughout the course. Of course, you can check it out live by dialing 562-0444. 46493. Brother Prince, Philip Prince is on that call. McDay will be kicking off here to start the second half. Tucker and Comio back deep for the Falcons. Bobcats will be going from right to left as we get ready to get this one off. The kick is up, high, short, and it's going to be retrieved right at the 20-yard line. And wouldn't you have it, we got another flag. Well, there is an injured Falcon on the floor. Sit on the field. And that is not the one that the Falcons want to see down right now. Mr. Everything in regards. Hopefully everything is okay. They're checking him out right now. Meanwhile, I want to remind that you can check out the Mike Prince Show Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Cover a variety of topics pertaining to the world of sports. Also, the Carlos Brown Show that is aired live Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, covering the world of the SWAC, the MEAC, and much, much more. He is a dedicated Southern Jag. I, of course, PV Panther man. We'll get a chance to lock up in a couple of more weeks when those two get to face off. Matter of fact, Panthers will be hosting the Jaguars on, I want to say, the October, second week of October, something to that effect. Meanwhile, the Panthers will be in action on tomorrow, 6 p.m., taking on the Sam Houston Bearcats, the number 4 ranked Sam Houston Bearcats. Tall task for the Panthers, but they have slight game advantage. We'll see how that all balances out tomorrow at 6 in the evening time, as it appears that the young man is going to be okay. As that was a returner. He's a little woozy. More than likely, they're going to probably check him for the concussion protocol the way he's walking off the field. We forget just how physical this game is.
First and 10 for the Falcons.
Falcons now will have first down and 10. As Parker going from left to right, ready to go back to work. And we got another whistle.
Flag down the play. False start called against the Falcons.
False start against the... It is the weekend, so I guess we can get the laundry done. It's been enough of it going out. Good night. Meanwhile, Young Bettis is having a infatuacious moment with his beloved Astros. What's the score? He's answering some questions here. We'll get back to action here. Falcons now ready to go back to work. Parker takes it, and he's going to try to get the sweep run around, running east and west, then more north than south. Lost a huge amount of yards. Tucker on the jet sweep with nowhere to go.
Number 11, Jerry Tucker, the ball carrier. Tackle play number 11, Andres Campion. Number 50, Leonardo Mendoza.
That went back to the Mendoza line. That was a loss of a huge run. It's going to be second down and a long, 20 plus for the Falcons. Parker Sets back, takes the snap. He wants to throw. Throws quick to his left, to his right, I'm sorry, to my left. And missed his receiver on the slant. And another flag is down.
Flag down the play. Multiple flags down the play.
It's a flag party. So we look like we might have some offsetting penalties here. Mr. Richards has been a busy man.
Two fouls in the play against both sides. One is pass interference against the Bobcats. The Falcons have an intentional grounding penalty. Penalty will offset. Replay the down.
Replay, it never happened. So now the Falcons ready to go back to work. Parker takes it and keeps it himself dancing around with nowhere to go.
Number 24, Jaden Burr on the carry.
Burr had nowhere to go as that was snuffed out by the D line of the Bobcats. Just getting on the way here in the second half. Bobcats on top 30-0. 10 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this third quarter play. Falcons break the huddle, going from left to right, dressed in all white, royal blue helmets with royal blue numbers to match. Parker split backs in the shotgun. He take it, he rolls to his right, and he throws it away as he's slung down. And that's going to be another incomplete pass. Morris has been all over the place. He created a safety in the first half. That's how the Bobcats first got on the board. And now putting more pressure on Parker. Parker will now drop back to punt as the clock is still running. Royal trying to get their personnel together. Meanwhile, we got 9 minutes and 54 seconds.
Back deep for the Bobcats, number 7, Troy Gale, number 21, Trey Gale.
Troy and Trey. Gale's brothers. As that ball takes a short hop, and it's going to be down at the 45-yard line. Hempstead will take over at their own 45-yard line with 9 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Also, Bobcat fans and Hempstead High School cheerleaders are raising awareness for those who have fought, are fighting, and survived breast cancer. The high school cheerleaders are selling pink out t-shirts for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shirts are $10 for youth and $15 for adults. Our Bobcat Pink Out game will be held on October 12th. They're taking orders down on the front gate.
So now we're ready to go back to work. Gales, shotgun formation, takes the low snap, quick toss to his left side, and that is going to be complete to London. London will get across midfield to the Royal Falcons territory about the 47-yard line. Like he picked up about 7 yards on the play. And there's going to be an injured Bobcat on the field. While they're checking on him, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. London was the ball player getting the attention. We're ready to go back to action. Gales takes it inside handoff, and it's going to be a pickup. That should be enough to move the sticks. Ball is going to be at the 42-yard line of the Falcons. Falcons just short. I'm sorry, Bobcats just short. It's Gales checking things out now over toward the sideline. You have Lewis in the backfield with Gales. In the slot is Trey, the twin brother. Oh, they bring the house, does the Falcons. Gale had to get rid of that for his life. It looked like they were trying to set up the screen. The Falcons brought everybody from Brookshire on that one. So it's going to bring up fourth down, and the Bobcats showing punt at this time. There's a snap. The kick is a high, bouncy kick, and it goes out of bounds at the 11 and a half, 12-yard line. So the Bobcats turn it over. Well, not turn over, they punt it. I guess that's equivalent to the turnover. 8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. What was an explosive first quarter has been a do not pass me by moment for the Falcons, for the Bobcats. It's now still 30-0. Parker coming out, ball spotted officially at their own 13-yard line. Split back in the shotgun formation, takes it inside, handoff, cuts back to the left side with the little jab step. And not much on that game. It's going to bring up second down.
Short loss on the play. Bringing second down for the Falcons.
Falcons going. Parker ready to go. Takes it. He keeps it himself, running to the left side. He got a little lane. Does get some positive yardage. Just want to bring up third down, however. Parker has been everything. Parker has punted. Parker has passed. Parker has run. He has even scored unofficially. So now Parker ready to go back to work. No backs in the backfield. Takes it. Quick pass. And that pass is caught. Spinning around. Getting across the 40-yard line. Good run after the catch. Lewis with the quick hitch pass. And that's going to be enough for a Falcon first down. Now we got another flag. So they're going to add 15 after the run. And the Falcons will now have the ball at the 45-yard line. 45-yard line of the Bobcats, trailing 30-0. 6:28 remaining. So Parker now with the spread look. He's in the backfield by himself. Takes the snap. Looks, he's being pressured. Whoa! Wow. That was a jailhouse break. Morris has had a monster of a game tonight. A big sack. Huge loss on the play.
Bobcat fans reminded the third quarter is being sponsored by the First Baptist Church of Hempstead. First Baptist of Hempstead would like to invite all students from 6th to 12th grade to the fifth quarter following tonight's football game.
So ready to go back to work now. Or the Falcons. There's going to be another inside handoff run. And the back will get to the 45-yard line. And Bobcats surviving the flourishes of the Falcons. Falcons go from time to time. There is a timeout on the field as we will take a timeout along with them. Bobcats in the driver's seat. 5 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bobcats up 30-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just got an update that the Astros have taken a hostile takeover at Fenway Park. They're in the eighth inning. All Astros were leading 5-3. We're here in the third quarter. Bobcats up 30-0. Parker ready to go back to work. He'll take it. Rolls to his left on the rollout, design run. And he's met by a host of Bobcats. They're going to give a little positive gain. Picked up about 3 or 4 yards. It's going to make it now 4th down. Falcons are being very patient as the clock continues to run. And it appears, Parker is back extremely deep for this punt. Gets it off as the ball will take somewhat of a Bobcat bounce. 35-yard line, and when you know it, another flag on the field. So we have 3:45 or 46 on Pinto, who's counting. Remaining here in the third, another block in the back penalty. It's going to push the Bobcats back. They'll take over. Looks like at their own 35. Well, they're going back more. Yes, they are. So now it appears that the Bobcats are going to be at their own 26. Ready to go back, looking, and wow, what a nice play by the Bobcat. Lewis. Flag down. Old saying said you went from the White House to the outhouse. No mercy rule in UIL contests. Trust me, I've checked. But as long as you're running the ball, I guess that's the next best thing. Bobcats 30. The Falcons 0. Trails takes it. He wants to throw. Oh, what a grab. Carter having a big night tonight. He gets that ball down to the 42-yard line of the Falcons. Another Bobcat first down. Clock will stop momentarily.
3-yard gain and a Bobcat first down. Official timeout for an injured player.
3:01 remaining. Official timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Bobcat Football on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Quick timeout. There's another big pass attempt and another flag.
Down on the play. Also an official timeout for an injured player.
Bobcat down on the field. Look like we're going to have a roughing the QB,
Penalty is roughing the passer called against the Falcons.
which would explain why Mr. Gales is still resting a bit. We'll check and see if we can get us a Bulldog update. Last we checked, they were 7-7 at halftime. 7-7 is the score in the third. So they're tending to the lame cat. We'll tell you that you can become a listening partner with us at the Open Mic Broadcast Network at 17 cents a day. You can be part of the support and underwriters of all our broadcasts that we provide here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Simply go to the website at obnradio.com and become a listening partner today. Gales, the player being tended to, he gets up. Ooh, round of applause, good sportsmanship. He walks off under his own wheel. Old Bugs Bunny said, I should have made that left at Albuquerque. Look like he might be all right. Meanwhile, they'll continue on. McDade in at quarterback, wearing number 3. He takes the snap, gives it to Wilson, who on the sweep, and Wilson cuts back inside. Hard running.
Hand off number 12, Kendall Wilson.
Wilson will get down
Tackle maybe number 12.
inside the 20.
Flag down the play.
And when you know it, another flag.
Offside called against the defense.
They'll decline that one.
Penalty is declined.
So Wilson will be credited for the positive gain.
The run is a first down for the Bobcats.
McDade still at quarterback. Backfield now is Marvin Lewis, line to his right side. Sends him in motion, and it's going to be a keeper this time, running up the middle, inside. Is that a touchdown? Yes, it is. Touchdown, Bobcats. Or did they say no? Oh, went to work and didn't get paid. Oh, you got to give the kid an A for effort. I thought McDade had the touchdown for sure, and everybody else in Bobcat Stadium.
13-yard run, the Bobcat first down.
Well, if that's the case, give it to them again. They're lined up, and what do you know? Touchdown, Bobcat. You get down there, you might as well let them get it again. McDade finishes what he started, and that's going to be another Bobcat touchdown. It makes it now 36, I'm sorry. 0 with 137 remaining in the third quarter. Waiting, point after attempt. Bobcats' first score since the first quarter. So now 137 remaining. It is Bobcats 37, Royal Falcons 0. We'll take a pause. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bobcat Football on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a minute and 30 some odd seconds remaining. The little pooch kick offered up. Falcons will have the ball, first down and 10 to go. The ball is going to be spotted at the 41, 42, 47-yard line. Forgive me. This is going to be a keeper by the quarterback, and he is being very elusive right about now. Will slither and slide his way forward.
Number 24, James Burr on the carry.
Burr, I'm sorry, I thought.
Andreas Compion on the tackle. 4-yard gain, second down and 6.
So it will be a pickup of 4. Falcons traveling left to right now on the dial. Parker in the backfield, 2 backs splitting either side. Takes it, and it's going to be a run. And down will go Tucker. Gillum is credited with the credit. 3rd and 1 now for the Falcons. So Woodall will now be in, giving a breather to Parker. Parker definitely earned his break, man. He has done everything. So Woodall now back. Will take it, keeps it himself, and he should bang hard enough for the first down. As Woodall.
Number 9, James Robinson, and number 55, Amari Gillum on the tackle for the Bobcats. And that brings us to the end of the third.
Well, we are done with the third quarter. Bobcats 37, Royal Falcons 0. We'll head for the final chapter. We'll pause and be right back with more Bobcat action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this fourth quarter. Bird was the ball carrier. It's going to be first down and 10, down deep in Bobcat territory. Woodall still at the helm at quarterback. Takes it, hands it off to the left side now as Tucker picks up a couple more yards. So it'll be second down now for the Falcons. 37-0 is our score. Well, Parker is now back in. No, I'm sorry, it's still Woodall. There's a handoff. Still running inside. Another 2 or 3 yard gain. No huddle offense attack now by the Bobcats. I'm sorry, by the Falcons. Like it's going to be 3rd and about a yard for the Falcons. Falcons trying to score. They had a score, but it was taken off due to a chop block. It's been several chop blocks tonight. Woodall. Oh, and a big hit and tackle for loss. Burrow not able to get much on that one. It's going to be 4th down now. Holland with the tackle, and that's going to be a loss of a couple yards to push the Falcons back.
Fourth down.
Fourth down. Falcons going for it. They have no choice right about now. Pistol look for the Falcons. It's going to be dropping back, looking to throw in the end zone. Overthrown. It look like we may have a flag. They're going to discuss it. Looks like it's going to be another penalty or no. Well, they're going to say it's a turnover of downs. Flag has. So with 9:15 remaining, Bobcats will take over. Looks like they'll be at their own 24-yard line. As the Bobcats will come with a more than favorable lead here in the fourth quarter. Ready to go. A handoff inside now. Running will be Lewis. And still up on his feet. Running down. Looked like he was going to be down for a moment, but he would not stop. Lewis with a big positive hard run. That'll be first down.
23-yard gain and a Bobcat first down.
McDade is still the QB, if I'm not mistaken here. Lined up with Lewis in the backfield with him. Oh, we got another flag. Well, both games so far for the Bobcats have been very well spent. Different scenarios. So now they're ready to go back. First and 15 is going to be another run, and Lewis running hard.
Number 1, Marvin Lewis, the ball carrier for the Bobcats.
Picking up more positive yardage.
Sack Smith, number 9, Francisco Argiaga, and number 19, Armando Vera. Flag down the play.
No kidding. Another flag down. Ball was spotted at the 43-yard line, and this looks like it's going against the Bobcats.
Holding is called against the Bobcats.
So that will push the Bobcats back to their own 31-yard line. Does not take away the first down. Ready to go. Oh, there's a big muss up, but it's going to be a keeper on Wade. Running down the sideline, had everybody in the press box faked out. McDade with a beautiful play fake. It was enough to get big yardage, 20-plus yards on that run. So the Bobcats on the far hash now, going from left to right, all green. Look, they're in attack mode, winning 37-0 right now. Take it, and there's another ball comes loose, and able to recover would be the Bobcats. McDade saving the day. And speaking of saving the day, we are just about to this day being complete. 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Bobcats up by the score of 37-0.
Third and 10.
Ready to go right now. McDade assessing the defense, and we got another whistle and a flag down. False start against the Bobcats.
Against the Bobcats.
It's going to set them back 5. Bobcats ready to go. Ready to go now. Taking the snap is McDade. A quick throw to the right side. That ball is picked off.
Pass is picked off by number 23. Alvin Kane.
Kane with the pick. It'll be the turnover. First down and 10. 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. Falcons will come back out now. See what they can do here. At least get on the board. Last week they lost 48-6. Right now they're trailing 37-0. As the bands are doing a little battle with each other. Oh, there's a ball. Looked like it was going to be down as Parker is back in at quarterback. Uh, it's going to be Morris on the attack again for another loss of yards. I forgot to mention, ladies and gentlemen, the last score we had, Bulldogs were trailing the Cubs 14-7 in the third quarter. This one is 37-0 in the fourth quarter. Parker back, shotgun formation, single back in the backfield, a double back in the backfield. He takes it, runs toward this near sideline, gets tackled right about the 42-yard line. It's going to move the sticks a little bit. 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Third and 10 for the Falcons. Bobcats trying to see if they can keep the shutout going. Breaking the huddle now are the Falcons. Parker wants to throw a little hitch, but it's going to be busted up. Fourth down for the Falcons. Clock was stopped with the incompletion of the pass. Guzman, 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. The punt goes back. And going to be caught by Gales. They're going to spot it at the 7-yard line.
Bobcats take over 1st and 10.
This one is just about in the books. Bobcats up 37-0. So ready to go back to work now, or the Bobcats. That's going to be a sweep toward the right side and a hard run that time by Lewis.
Good run. Forced out of bounds number 3, Dylan Stamp.
Lewis gets out across to the 12-yard line.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5.
Right now, you just want the Bobcats to stay in bounds to keep the clock running. McDade still at quarterback. Low snap. McDade's going to keep it. Running toward the left. Still on his feet. Making defenders miss. Still running is McDade. Wow.
Keeper number 3, Tom McDade.
The will to keep moving. They're going to spot that ball at the 36-yard line.
Gain and a Bobcat 1st down.
Bobcats pretty much now just want to eat up some clock. Leading 37-0. Being very slow and methodical now are the Bobcats. Take it. There's a run towards the left side. As that was Mr. Lewis. Trey Gales with the run. Under 2 minutes now remaining. 1 minute, 54 seconds remaining. Right now, you don't want anybody getting an unnecessary injury. Coach Royce Hill is going to be content to milk this out as much as he can. McDade sends London in motion. He takes it. They're still working on some things. Got another flag on the player.
Pass goes incomplete. Flag down the play. Roughing the passer called against the Falcons.
Roughing. How about if you decline that and knock off about 15 seconds, 30 seconds? Maybe they ought to imply that rule. 1 minute, 16 seconds remaining. Bobcats on their way to going 2-0. Meanwhile, the Falcons will drop to 0-2. Now, it's more of the victory formation now for the Bobcats. They will concede this, as will the Falcons. He takes a knee with 40 seconds remaining. The Bobcats did all their damage in quarter number 1, scoring 30 points, which took a 30-0 lead at the half. And we got 20 seconds now remaining. Down to 15. And the Bobcats are going to walk away with the Waller County Bowl yet again. Final score is going to end up being 37-0. Bobcats victorious over the Falcons. Another strong performance by Coach Royce Hill and his Bobcats. We want to thank you all so much for joining us on this evening's broadcast. Remember, for Waller County captured inside and out, simply go to obnradio.com. Bobcats 37, Falcons 0. I am the radio guy, the Dr. Mike Prince. We want to thank you all so much for joining us on tonight. You guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side. Good night.